Hey guys, welcome back. This is Tarun again, back with another fitness video. So in this video, I want to talk about Indian viagra. Yeah, don't get your hopes too high. I'm going to be talking about Shilajit. So this is the series that I'm starting, pretty much covering all the ancient Indian herbs, Ayurveda herbs, because these are some of the things that, our parents have told us, or someone or the other has definitely kind of tipped us off, but somehow we tend to overlook this. But trust me, these are some potent items which we should definitely look at adding into our arsenal of supplements. Plus these are cheap supplements, these are like probably under 100 rupees, and you can probably get the best benefits out of them. So yeah, coming back to Shilajit. So now I remember the first time I got to know about Shilajit, I must have been about 19-20 years, and so this guy was, obviously he was in his mid-40s, and he cracked a joke, and he said to me that I'm in my mid-40s, now I actually need Shilajit to get my testosterone level up. And that was the first time I got to know, oh, that's what Shilajit is about. It is a test booster. It increases your libido, which is true. Shilajit does increase your libido, but let's understand. So Shilajit comes from Himalayas. It's more of a herb, Indian traditional herb, and the benefits are immense. And probably Shilajit is the only herb which will not give you any side effects whatsoever. Some of the side effects could be just a diarrhea or something like that, because it has about close to 85 odd substances in it, which includes iron, magnesium, you name it, it has it. It's loaded. It really increases your body temperature too, because obviously it's a test booster, so it's bound to do that. Now, your question would be how you can use Shilajit in your fitness or in bodybuilding, especially men. So by the way, Shilajit is for men. I do not prescribe or recommend Shilajit for all the ladies out there. Please do not. Though it will be good fun to try them out, right? But hey, don't do that. So men should, if you really want to increase your testosterone level naturally, Shilajit is the perfect herb for you. It's cost effective, it can do wonders. Plus, if you are in your 40s or if you are in your 50s, this is also a good anti-aging herb. For example, what happens is men after 30 or 35 tend to kind of their testosterone level starts dipping down, and also it has a lot to do with their metabolism too, because their metabolism is also slowing down, the sex drive also going down. And what happens is, as your testosterone level dips, so does your muscle mass. So key to fitness or key to muscle building, you all know, I know, it's testosterone. So the only way you can get your muscles up or build muscle is by having high testosterone. That's why you must have heard people telling you that if you really want to build muscle, start focusing on your legs. And I keep telling you this, guys, that if your legs are underdeveloped, chances of you packing on muscles are very, very limited. So please start focusing on legs. I had this, there was this time, a little story time for you guys. So there was this time when my legs were bigger than actually my torso. That still looks better, but just imagine a guy with great torso. Most of the Indian men are like that, and with weaker legs, chicken legs. I think it's a big turn off. I had the same problem, and I feel I've kind of fixed it. I'm still in the process of fixing it better. But if you feel like that, please start working on your legs, because legs will increase your testosterone. Squatting increases your testosterone level. Any leg exercise will increase your testosterone level, guys. So please start focusing on that. Coming back to Shilajit. So besides sexual properties, it also has anti-aging properties, which means it can help you increase your testosterone level naturally. It can actually make you look younger. It may have an impact on your skin, because men tend to feel energetic if they have a good sex drive, and that's what Shilajit is about. It will ensure that your sex drive is, if not up the roof, it's not down the rock bottom. So it's a good thing, and plus it's natural. It's a herb, so you can probably look at it. Plus, I've also seen, these are a lot of Neem Hakim recommend Shilajit to patients like diabetes, people who have arthritis, obesity, so many, for a simple fact that because, testosterone, it all boils down to testosterone. You know, if you have higher testosterone in your body, chances of you packing on muscles are higher. And when your muscles when you develop that, when you give your muscles that room to grow, chances of fat coming to your body are also minimal. Coming back to these anti-disease properties of Shilajit, it's very good for people who are fighting with stress. This is also can be used as an anti-stress herb, for a simple fact that if you start having more sex more often because of your high testosterone level, because sex is known to kind of minimize your stress levels, so it does have an impact invariably to your stress levels. So you may want to look at it. Students who are in their mid-20s or early late teens can also look at Shilajit. Hey, remember, this is all a personal call. Some people feel that because you're in your teens you really don't need Shilajit. Hey, test is actually important, and this is natural, guys. I'm not asking you to inject a testosterone up your ass, or I'm not asking you to start taking some over-the-counter test boosters. I'm asking you something which is as natural as Shilajit. If you were to ask even if you ask your father, even if you ask anybody, they may have tried Shilajit at some point or the other. So my recommendation to all of you guys out there, if you want to pack on muscle, naturally, for a very cost-effective price, Shilajit may just be the herb for you. I've talked about it, and there was another drug. It's not a drug. I don't know why somehow every time I talk about herb, also the first thing that comes out of my mouth is drug. It's not. I've talked about ashwagandha too. Ashwagandha also is a test booster, but the most potent test booster that you can ever get your hands on is undoubtedly Shilajit. So hands up, if you really want to try it out, go for it. In your late teens, early 20s, late 30s, there's no age for it. It doesn't have any side effect. If you get a side effect, that'll only be because it has too much of iron in it, and that'll be only diarrhea once. If you have an allergy to some drug, it happens. Sometimes even natural herbs can give you an allergic reaction. You may want to check with your doctor. So I hope this helps you. I do definitely have Shilajit in my arsenal besides my other test boosters, because it's natural. Obviously you don't have to think twice before anything else. Any one of you who have any questions around Shilajit, I'm happy to answer them, whether on my YouTube, Facebook or WhatsApp channel, and maybe we want to start a discussion on it. I'll be very happy to answer all your queries. So till we meet again, peace.